He's the man of the hour, not named CJ Stroud in Houston for the Texans. He is Texans running back Dare Ogunbowale, and he joins us live from the Texans building. Dare, what's going on, man? How's your week been?
It's been a fun week, man. How you doing?
We're doing well. You're smiling. It has been a fun week because in a week where there were so many cool moments, like Josh Dobbs, what a cool moment. You had one of those moments, Dare, where in the fourth quarter, you put your team ahead. Let me say this again. Running back Dare Ogunbowale put your team ahead with a 29-yard field goal. And it didn't just barely get over. Dare, you drilled it. How cool was that?
It was cool, man. It was cool. The stadium was loud. It was a good time, man. It was a dope experience. Fun to see all the reactions from my teammates and coaches, man. But it was special. It was a dope moment for sure.
You also put a kickoff in the end zone. I know it was from the 50, but who cares? It doesn't matter. You put a kickoff in the end zone. The looks on the faces of your teammates and your coach, D'Amico Ryans, on the sideline, dude, those were priceless. Priceless. That made the moment the best right there, man. Just everybody coming off the sideline, screaming, celebrating. The shock, some guys being surprised. It was special, man. It was fun. It was a fun game. Did you see Baker Mayfield's look? Have you seen that tape?
Yeah, I saw that.
He kind of just went like, oh, okay. Wow. And look, and to Baker's credit, he marched them down the field and threw the touchdown to Cade Otton, and then CJ Stroud came back and marched you guys down the field, and you guys pulled it out. I know Kaimi Fairbairn's still banged up. Matt Amendola, who has been there in the past, is now in the building. Are you lobbying to kick this week in Cincinnati?
I'm not.
Why?
I'm going to leave that to the pros, man. I'm emergency kicker. I'm not a backup kicker. I'm an emergency kicker. So in case of an emergency, I got you, but I'm going to leave that to the professionals, man. They're too good at their job. I mean,
Evan McPherson's the kicker for the Bengals, right? He's got that swag. He came in as a rookie a couple of years ago. Do you not feel, Dar, don't you feel that you could match him kick for kick?
The swag part of it, I got it. But the talent, McPherson, he's a great kicker. Like I said, those guys, they're the best at the world at what they do. It was good to be able to fill in for my boys and help us win the game, but I'm going to stick to what I do best.
Okay, joking aside, you obviously played soccer as a kid, right? That's where that came from?
Yeah.
Were you a good soccer player?
I was a good soccer player, man. I played up until I was a sophomore in high school, but I was left midfielder. I like to cut inside, do what I had to do, go far post, but so, yeah, I was a good soccer player back in the day.
Sure. Has anyone given you grief that was actually, your kick was 29 yards. It looked good, but it was shorter than what an extra point would be now?
You're the first one to say that. I knew it, but you're the first one to actually say it out loud, so I appreciate that.
The only reason to bring it up is I want to know your range, Dare.
So in college, we had like a little kicking competition. I kicked a 45-yarder. Granted, it wasn't in the game, but it was 45 yards, from the 35, so I've nailed it. So I would probably say that's the farthest I put on tape. So I don't know if it can go much farther than that, but I would have been good from an extra point. I know I would have.
Okay, man, I'm impressed. I was also impressed by CJ Stroud. And I think you guys have seen it every week. But what he did last week, like 470 and 5 TDs, and it's not just the stats. It's what we were talking about before. You guys got the ball back. Baker and the Bucs thought they won the game. And then he calmly marched you guys down the field. You got the cover 2 hole shot to the sideline where Tank gets his feet down. The touchdown, he just calmly looks off the safety and fires it into the end zone. He's doing like 15-year veteran stuff.
It's special, man. And we get to get a front row seat of every week, man, just because the way he comes in and prepares, his like you said, his poise. You see a lot of quarterbacks come in with talent and all that stuff, but the poise, he had going down the field, the command he has in the huddle, the confidence he has in himself and in the offense and the play call. It's contagious. It's special. And it's been fun to watch him grow. And obviously him being the quarterback and being able to be our leader, it's a privilege to be able to play with him, man. It's fun.
Tell me how it's contagious.
Just everybody's feeling the confidence, man. He comes into the huddle, he'll bark out the play call, and guys running to the line, getting set, because just the way he kind of exudes that confidence, man, it's everybody's feeling it. Everybody's feeling it. And like you said, when you have a rookie just playing that calm and poised, I mean, you have no choice but to be calm and poised while you're out there, just because your leader's like that. So that's exactly what you need on an offense.
And this isn't a shot. You guys have had all kinds of injuries, both in the backfield and on the O-line as well. But statistically, Dare, I'm sure you guys are probably sick of hearing this. You guys aren't really running the ball, right? So he's doing this when everyone knows he's going to throw.
Right. Yeah, we played against some good run defenses, and they've been able to shut us down, honestly, in the run game. And like you said, CJ's just been able to go out there and still take advantage of what they're giving him, and finding those ops. And, man, it's been fun to watch, for sure. It's been fun to watch.
Let's talk about this week. This is kind of, and you guys have had a few of these, but, people are kind of realizing you guys are in this conversation now for a wild card. I'll say it. You don't have to. How big would this one be if you can go into Cincinnati and pull it off?
It'll be big. We got the confidence. We know that we take care of our business. Good things happen. That's how it's been in the past. We just got to go out and execute. But like you said, it's a big game for us. We to be able to go 2 in a row, get a little roll going. Obviously against a great opponent like the Bengals. The past couple of years they've had. And so, it's a good test for us, and we're excited for the challenge. I
assume you went home Sunday night and celebrated, obviously, but probably turned that Bills-Bengals game on. What'd you see?
Some good football, man. Some good football. Good defense, like I said. They're a tough defense. They don't really have many holes. They play really sound defense, and so it's going to be fun to try to execute against a tough defense like that. So I'm excited for it.
All right, one more thing. Let's talk about you one more time. For those who don't know, your sister's pretty darn good, too. She won a couple of national championships. You're smiling. You should be. I know you're proud. Won a national championship with a couple of shots, both in the semifinal and then the buzzer beater, obviously, in the championship game for Notre Dame. Enrique plays for the WNBA Dallas Wings. She is a baller. Who's the better athlete?
She's got it, 100%. She's the better athlete. I mean, we both work hard. But when we just talking about just being a better athlete, being better than your peers, I mean, it's Enrique by a long shot, too. She's just special, man. And being able to be her big brother is a blessing. Every time I get a chance to talk about her, I just get so proud because she's the best at what she does. She's the best at what she does, just a perennial all-star, led the league in scoring, like you said, natty champ. It's fun to be her big brother. But, yeah, I'll give it to her.
Can you hoop?
I hooped past tense, but okay. I can still do a little something, but back in the day.
Can she kick? Because I know she played soccer too. Like, could she have made a 29-yard field goal?
I don't know about in the moment, but she definitely, if you tee it up, if you give her a couple chances, she'll knock one through. But coming off cold like that, I don't know. I have to ask her, actually. I don't know if she could knock that down like I did.
I think that's a show. TJ, that's a show, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it be? One-on-one. Who's winning? You or your sister, though?
Lately, the only time we play one-on-one is a little 3 dribble thing. So that's the answer I'm gonna go with. She'll get me. She gets me. If we play more dribbles, I don't know. But, with 3 dribble, I'll say I've been on the losing streak. I'm just keep it at that.
Like I said, that's a show. Hey, Dare, we had Geno Stone on. Last thing for you, I promise. We had Geno Stone, the safety of the Ravens, on, who leads the league in picks with 6 before. He went to Iowa. You're a Big Ten guy. You went to Wisconsin. You mentioned kicking in college there. You won that thing at practice. You know what's going on in the Big Ten right now.
Yeah. Everybody wants to be in the Big Ten.
Well, yes, everyone wants to be in the Big Ten, but that's not what I meant. I meant with Michigan here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think of the Michigan thing?
It's weird. It's weird, man. Every time you hear a new story or read a new article, it just gets weirder and weirder. I don't know. I lost to Michigan when I was playing, so I scored against Michigan, though, so they didn't have that signal. Yeah, it's a weird story, though.
Like, have you questioned Nico Collins? Like,
no, I haven't. I guess I could go. Yeah, I could ask him and get back to you on what he says, but yeah, I haven't really paid too much attention to it. Obviously, it's just more of a outside looking in kind of funny story to read, but it's weird though, man. It's definitely something that I haven't really heard in college football, but I'm sure it'll get resolved soon, and we'll be able to laugh about it or be past it. I don't know, but it's definitely a weird story, man.
Yeah. Go ask Nico. Yeah. See if,
I got you.
See if he's got Connor Stallion's name in his phone.
See if they're Instagram friends.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm not suggesting Nico did anything wrong. You know what I'm saying. Just curious, you know? We're trying to be an investigative show as well.
Absolutely.
Dare Ogunbowale, who had a fantastic Sunday, and the Texans try to continue what they got going on the road this week in Cincinnati. Dare, thanks for being a good sport, man. Continued success.
Absolutely. Appreciate you for having me, man.
Thank you, sir. Right, Dare Ogunbowale from the Houston Texans.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.